Hello, Minecrafters, and welcome to episode 9 of our Let's Play Infinity Evolved. And, kind of starting out over here on the other side of our trees, because I've been doing a little bit of renovating. And so just kind of thought I'd show what all I've been doing. And as you can see, I've even got my little handy chisel there. So, got some interesting stuff planned for today. Got a couple of new machines to go over and make, and this is the other thing I've been doing. As you can see, my mountain's gone. Yeah, I have no roof. I know in the beginning I had said something about I wasn't sure exactly what kind of domicile I was going to have this go round. And so, yeah, I started in my traditional digging a mountain and see what happens. Well, I decided to not be inside of a mountain anymore, and I kind of liked the spot, so I just kind of got rid of the mountain. And I have been going through gems and steel and all kinds of stuff like mad, getting all this stuff dug out. I even resculpted that mountain and what was left of the mountain. In the process, I kind of lost a couple of my cables that were attached right there to here, and I don't know where they went. So probably have to make a couple more of those. But we're also going to make a couple of more machines, and I think we'll go ahead and get on with this. One of the first things we're going to look at doing, and this is actually going to be leading into some other things and stuff to make. But one of the things I want to do is a rock crusher. And this is actually an item I have not ever built before. So, but I've noticed there are quite a few recipes that require, was it crushed obsidian? So yeah, gonna have to do this. So what we've got here, the Railcraft Rock Crusher. It's a multi-block. It is a 3x2x2. So you got 3 long, 2 wide, and 2 high. So that is going to take 3 times 2 is 6, times 2 is 12 blocks. This is how you make 4 blocks. So we need 3 sets of this. So that's not it. Here? Yeah. So I've got 3 sets. And so we'll right click, pick it all up. And this actually reminds me, I think it was last episode, we were talking about doing the battery bank here and how to set that up. That is something else I want to go ahead and get done. I decided to go ahead and go with the high voltage capacitor. This one holds 4 million versus the 1 million of this one, which is the medium voltage. And it will take a medium voltage input. So I wanted to get going with that. So here we've got 2 more. And just like last time, what I want to do is I want to place them down. And then take my hammer, and I want all 4 sides to have that little blue dot on it. And the reason for that is that way I can control where my input is. So the blue dot means it's going to take electricity in at that point. And so then I can break them. And I'll go ahead and break these. But yeah, like we went over last episode, when you drink your carrot juice because you're thirsty, when you place these, if you'll notice, these 2 don't stack. Oh wait, that's because one's high and one's... Oh, there we go. Okay, these 2 don't stack, whereas these 2 will. This one does not stack with this one, and that's because your settings are different. So if I come over here, take these two. Now here's my charged one. And actually they're not going to stack either because one's charged and the other two aren't, but you kind of get the idea. It does remember how you had it set. So I've got my medium voltage, I've got my charged high voltage, and that should be another medium voltage. So as well on these, I want to make sure that all the sides have the little blue thing. There, that should do it. And so what I want to do is, where do I want to do this? I guess that's the big question right now. Because I got my kinetic coming there. My machines are still going to be over here. Let's see, that's my two uncharged high voltage. That's my charged high voltage. And then my medium and my medium. So, probably should have thought about this before I started up today. But then that would be like, pre-planning, and that just wouldn't work. Alright, let's bring it in. I want to give a little bit of space there, and then I also want to be able to go to that. Okay, so let's put a high voltage there, and then I want this one to be an output. Then I'll put a high voltage there and make that an output. Is that a high voltage there? Make that one an output. A medium voltage, and I hope this works. Make that an output, dirt, and put that one there, and then make that one an output, and then fall off my block. Alright, put that there, put my little connector here. Should be able to go to that. We'll see. If not, I can always come off top. And let that input be there. Now we'll take our wire, right click there to there. Why you no charging? I don't think it has to go in the top. Let's see. I can put that on top. Wire from there to there. Obstructed. Yeah, it's because I'm standing in the way. Oh, I guess not. Okay, put that up there. Run cable from there to there. Hurry up, because now that I'm living in the great outdoors, I have to make sure that I sleep often so that I don't get a lot of spawn. Okay. Now, why am I not charging? Why do I have two cables going right here? Okay. Now, from there to there, and that to that. Okay, well, let's try one more thing. And let's swap these two. I want to make sure that they're both blue all the way around. Honestly, I really wasn't expecting this part to be this complicated. I figured, well, I'll just throw this thing together and be done with it. All right, so let's go into the assumption that medium voltage has to go into a medium voltage device and see if that makes a difference. Now that one is fully charged, and so I've got to take all these back up to make this right again. All right, place them all so I can check my colors. Why is there a creeper up there? He's just gonna try and wreck my day. Okay, so now these are all blue all the way around. Now I want that to be an output. And then take, okay, that one's got some stored, but not, it's not full. Okay, so that one is going up. So that's in the right direction. Really, dude? All right, so I want that one to be output. And I know my son, my youngest one anyways, is sitting there thinking, he's gonna die, he's gonna die. The creeper probably agrees. Gonna hit his aggro range here in just a minute, I know it. Alright, that one, there it is. I'm not running. Why am I not running? Okay, at least get you over here to the dirt. I don't care if you mess up the dirt. I just don't feel like rebuilding all the stuff that's over there. I should kill him this time. There we go. Yay! Sorry, son. You'll have to wait till next time for me to die. I mean, there's actually old videos of mine that he goes back and watches over and over again just to watch me die. Alright, another high voltage. And then change the output of that one. Go back to the medium voltage. Make that one an output. Put that there. Okay, so that one is spent. That one is spent. This one is going down. That one is going up. And that one's full. So it looks like we're in the right direction now. And so now hopefully I can take and run from you to there, and from you to there. So now we've got power coming into this one, going over here, to here, over, back to this one, and then out. So that gives us a total of, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14 million RF storage. And let's see, where do we want to do the rock crusher? I'm going to say here. Do like that. And then this. Now these you don't have to right click with a hammer or anything like that to get them started. You just put them together, and once they're put together correctly, you'll see this little thing, and that means it's working. I need some more of those little dealy bobs up there. And I can't remember if I had... Ah, there we go. I did have the stuff to make them. Let's see. Power going to be coming off of that. So we'll just stick it right there, I guess. I do need to make some more cables, though. And for that, I'm going to need some electrum. Let's see, it was 4. And some treated planks, unless I got treated sticks. I don't see any. And use that to make treated sticks. Put the stick in the middle. And I meant to get 16, not 14. That's alright. Could grab 2 more. Like that. Now, there we go. We got some more cable. Put that down here on my hotbar. And let's see. According to Wayla, this has 0 of 16,000 RF. So in theory, right click here and then there. And we can see this is quickly going up. We can see our bar here. Now, the question is, do I even have any obsidian? I think I do. Why, yes, I do. This is going to be a first for me, because I've never used this machine. Quiet. Okay, it was quiet. Cool. So, looks like we get 1 crushed obsidian for each obsidian we put in, and then a chance to get obsidian dust. Nice. What was the other thing I was wanting to run through there? And put that. Okay, can't shift click it. Okay, can't do coal. Huh. Obsidian. And if I put crushed obsidian, looks like, oh, there's your percentages. 25% chance. Looks like I just beat the percentages, huh? Blast furnace brick. Get blaze powder back on a 5% chance. Interesting. Cobblestone gets gravel and flint. 1% chance to get diamond. Interesting. Well, this is kind of neat. Hey, this might not be bad because I got a bunch of bricks. Kind of swiped them from a couple of villagers, but well, there you go. All right. Well, enough of that. On to one of our next items. And that is going to be... Dun dun dun. The Macerator. that is why I needed the crushed obsidian. And so we're back to basic machine frame, electric circuit. I think I'm prepared for this, because here's a basic machine frame, and I've got it set up to make a few more for some other things I have coming up. And there's the setting sun. Sleep through the night and continue on. And I was too busy talking during the sleeping and didn't get to get something to drink. Where was I? Oh, here. I have, not having walls has just totally messed with my head. I can hardly find my way around. Alright, so for the electronic circuit we need 6 insulated copper cables. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And those go in that fashion. I need to get some redstone. I'll just grab it and put what I don't use back. Is that over here? Yep. Look at it. And 3 on the top, 3 across, and we've got our electronic circuit. So now what I want to do is I want to put EU here, and that there, I believe. Yep, I need some cobblestone and my crushed obsidian from over here. Do I have any cobblestone on me? Do not. Oh, and yeah, by the way, what you see in here is what's left of my mountain. It's surprising how many materials can be stored in compressing. So yeah, I mean, I've got my quadruple, which is what, 6,561 in that one block right there. So yeah, this right here is pretty much the majority of what all I dug out here that wasn't used to fill back in and do all this landscaping and all that. But anyways, oh right, I need a cobblestone. That's it. Just get me running my mouth. 2's all I need. And you will go... I've already forgotten. Because I'm on the wrong spot. That's why I have forgotten. Oh, goodness. There. Alright. Where did I get to... Oh, I get... Okay, that came out of one of my bags. Alright, so I got my basic machine frame, my electronic circuit, 2 cobblestone, and 3 crushed to get my Macerator. And you shall go there. Okay, I wasn't planning on that. But, no big deal. Because what I was planning on is this. And we'll just tie you in with that as well. And that gives us a Macerator. And that I can run my coal through. Sweet. This is going to be a long road. Really cool though, because I don't know, I kind of like I don't want to say being forced to use other mods, but I've never used Railcraft. And this has been very eye-opening. Really amazed at how efficient this is. Once you get it started, I've not cut this thing back on yet. And so yeah, pretty impressed with how efficient some of this stuff is. Now this is because of my daughter. and she wanted me to give her a shout out. So I am telling her hello. Yeah, she was home over the weekend, not feeling well, so I thought it would be entertaining for her because she loves animals. Looking for a tool here. This is something else I had heard about, had never done, so I thought I would throw this together real quick and show you what this will do. Okay, left click. Okay. For those of you who don't know, and I'm just using my little piggy here, well, because he's cute. And we'll put that down there. Now, you can run that. I mean, and I've actually got this one set up. You can get in it and ride it and all that. But here's something that you may not know that you can do. And that's put there, and there, and there. Now I'll take and push you forward. And I'm going to take and shift right click. And you'll see here it says link started. So if I shift right click that one, you'll see link created. And I don't know. No, they're too far apart. So I need to push you back over here. There we go. And shift right click that one and that one, link created. And lastly, shift click, link created. So now, when I go back over here and get some coal, wrong one. Now I'll just grab a little bit of charcoal. This is cool, I think. So I can right click on you and drop in the fuel, and there they go. And I don't know why he turns around and looks back and then goes forward. My daughter seems to think that he is looking behind him to make sure that all the little carts behind him are okay and still following. But if you'll notice also, these carts turn around backwards as well, because you watch the little latch, and sometimes the latch is to the back and sometimes the latch is to the front. I don't know, but there you go. It works. It runs. Okay, so we now have a working macerator and making coal dust. I think there was one other little thing I wanted to do or go over or something. I got to playing with my little piggy train here and totally forgot it. I probably want to look at doing another water wheel and maybe even a different setup. That might be something good to do offline. Let's see. And I did... Well, the only thing I got down over here is a little bit of landscape. Basically, I just, instead of just a straight drop, I did some stairs going down and just kind of messing around with that. Well, I think that's going to cover it for this episode. I guess I can go ahead and power these back up. Let's see. I keep wanting to shift click. Okay, so that connection is obstructed. That one will make it though. I guess I can do that. Yeah, it'll work. Alright, so those are set back up now. So yeah, we have our rock crusher going now. I'm still trying to figure out what all it's going to take to get to a chunk loader. Now the Steve's cart ones is just using the world anchor. World anchor requires inderium ingots, Enderium blend, pulverized shiny metal. See, that's going to be a really difficult one because I don't know of a way to get that without it being a byproduct of something else, plus the resonant ender. Then you've got the chunk loader from Mine Factory Reloaded, which needs all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm really not sure exactly what direction I'm going to go with that. But I do have a path. And one of the things I am working toward, and I just remembered what I wanted to show you, is the alloy smelter. And so that's one of the reasons that I did the rock crusher, is for the crushed obsidian here. Also, we have the machine frame, which is going to require, where was it? And we're going to have to get destabilized redstone, which the only way we can get that right now is the magma crucible, which doesn't look too terribly bad. Nether brick I can deal with. We are going to have to go to the nether. Looks like any of the machine frames will work, but I'm going to have to get the basic circuitry, which is going to mean a carpenter. So it might take a few episodes just to get to that. And while I'm thinking about it, the other thing I wanted to show you is this. Take your iron, throw it in, and as it smelts up, what I have is a timer from Project Red. And my timer is set for 4 seconds. And so once this gets kind of close, I'll just flip my little switch here, and it'll do its little redstone signal thing, and I'll go off and do other stuff. And so we'll give it a couple of seconds. And yes, I know I'm going over. I always go over. The only time that I ever get in or under 30 minutes is when I'm trying to do 15 minutes. So, as you can see, we've got iron. And now that, I found out that 4 seconds is just about dead on where you want it to be. And that's it. That is how I ended up automating my smeltery. I've seen it done a few different ways, different timers, stuff like that. I like this one. Couple of reasons. One, the others that I've seen, you can't control how often they tick or the time between ticks. So a lot of times it'll tick while it's pouring, and then it stops it, and then it'll tick again, and it'll start it, and it's not very efficient. But the other reason is because this one makes an audible tick, it reminds me that it's on, and so it reminds me to cut it off when I'm not using it. So that has worked out pretty good. And like I said, I'll dump in my ore and go off and dig or mine or do whatever. And then later I'll come back and it'll be done and it'll still be ticking, and I'll either throw in a different ore or I'll cut it off. But anyways, that is it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't, and maybe you're even still awake. Who knows? I know of a couple of people that actually listen to my videos at night so they can sleep. Okay, I don't mind. You know, however this helps you, if it helps you in Minecraft, great. If it helps alleviate headaches, great. If it helps you sleep at night, that's fine. We're just here to help and have fun. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, well, come back and see us again. Who knows? You might like the next one too. But until next time, take care and God bless.